Hey, what's up, everybody? So I thought what I would do is I would give an actual live example of 4 times throughout your day that you can meditate, you can get in line, or you can focus that is going to directly connect you to Earth. All right. I'm going to show you the math behind it. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I want you to understand is that 1259 is a very important number because right before this moment, right after this moment is 1. Okay. 12:59, 1 minute onto it is going to change that into 1 o'clock or 1. Okay. Once we're at 1, then we're actually dealing with the numbers that we're talking about. But what we're going to do is we're going to take 12:59 and we're going to add 9 to that. That's going to give you 108. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add 9 to that, and that's going to give us 117. We're going to add 9 again. That's going to give us 126. We're going to add 9 again. That's going to give us 135. We're going to add 9 again. That's going to give us 144. And one last time, that's going to give us 153. Now, I have talked about 153. It is a very important number, and I will do a video on that. But for right now, we're just focusing on these 6 numbers. Okay? Because that would be 108, 117, 126, 135, 144, and 153. Okay? Now, if you were to add these up, you would end up with 783. Okay. Now, this is important because we're dealing with nines, which is what 9 vibes is all about. So we're taking 1259, adding 9, we got 108, add 9, 117, add 9, 126, add 9, 135, add 9, 144, add 9, 153. And these numbers are very important. I've talked about them quite often throughout 9 vibes. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to add these 6 up. And we're going to get 783. Okay. So the other thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Earth's resonance, also known as the Schumann resonance, which is going to be 7.83 hertz. Okay, starting to see the connection here. Okay, at this time within these, this is 1 hour, because if you have 108, you go all the way to 153. 9 after this is going to take you into 2 o'clock. 9 before this is going to take you to 12:59. So this is the example of the representation of 1 hour, 6 different digits, 9 across, which is going to give you 783. Earth's resonance, or the Schumann's resonance, is 7.83 hertz. Okay, so why does that matter? That actually matters quite a bit, because what I'm going to show you is that at 12:37 every single day, whether it's PM or AM, something amazing is happening and people don't realize it. And I'm going to show you exactly what that is. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to draw, it's my clock. We're going to put 12 here, 6 here, 3 here, 9 here. This is a clock. Okay, so we're focusing on the number 1237. So if I were to go ahead and draw a line right here, hit the point right here, and draw to here, this part right here would be 137.5 degrees. That's the angle that you have right there. This is also referred to as the golden angle. Okay. The other side of this is going to be 222.5. And 137.5 plus 222.5 is going to give you 360 degrees. That's how you end up with that. So 137.5 is going to be the golden angle. But there's another hidden angle in here, another golden nugget, if we will. Okay. And what it is it's 37. 37 minutes into the hour of 12 is actually going to reveal to you the golden ratio. Because if you were to take 60 times 1.618, which is the golden ratio, well, you end up with 37. Okay. So 1237 is a very, very important number, because of the fact that it starts something. We're just going to write that. It starts something. Okay. which also means that if we were to follow that by an hour, go ahead and erase this real quick. If we were to go ahead and follow that by an hour, if 12:37 starts it, well, then at 1:37, it stops. Okay. All right. So if we go back over here, what we'll see is that's actually at this point right here. If it was the 1:37. Okay. So at that point right here, it stops, leaving you with a 1:44, which is all about alignment. Okay. And 1:53, again, let's go back to that Vesica Pisces, Jesus fish, revelation, okay, is going to be connection. Okay. So at 12:37 is when you want to start your clock. It's when you are aligned with the golden ratio, and also the golden angle, Ra, sun. This is when you are most aligned with the sun. At 12:37 is when you are most aligned with the sun. And at 1:37 is when it stops, when something changes, which is a very important part about 137. It's all about choice. Okay. So what we have is we have a specific number now that we're actually following, but we know that there are actually two 12:37s. There's a 12:37 a.m. and there's a 12:37 p.m., which means that there's a 1:37 a.m. and a 1:37 p.m. But whenever we are looking for information, we have to pull all the areas that we found information. So an example would be in the book of Numbers, in the Bible, in the Old Testament, is where you're going to find your chakra frequencies. Okay. I have a post on that. If you want to check it out, I will also be doing a video so that I can explain that a lot better. But within the book of Numbers in the Old Testament, Numbers chapter 7 chakras, Numbers chapter 7, verse 12 is going to start repeating information over and over. And when you reduce it down to a digital root, every 6 verses is going to reveal a chakra frequency. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply that same information to 6, because see, there are 4 points that you're able to do this throughout your day. You are able to do it at 12:37. You're able to do it at 6:37. You're able to do it at 12:37 p.m. if these are AM, and you're able to do it at 6:37 p.m. Okay. Now, you may not know this, but there is a very specific reason as to why the Hebrews started their day at 6 p.m. And I'm going to show you why. Okay. Because once you remember that clock I showed you, okay, 37 minutes into that, 37 minutes into the hour is going to actually be aligned with the golden ratio and the golden angle. Okay. 37 minutes into their day, they're already aligned. They're already ready to start. They're already connecting to the sun. They're already connecting to the energy around them. Okay. If you start your day at 6 p.m., that's exactly what would end up happening. So you have 4 moments throughout your day that you are able to connect to Earth's resonance. You are able to connect to everything that is around you. And so if you want to meditate all throughout the day, that is completely fine. If you want to be focused and aware throughout the day, that is completely fine. But if you're looking for a very specific, as in direction, as in 4 points that you can do something, you will find it in this information right here. Because if this one right here starts at 12:37, okay, and it goes through the hour of 1, then this one over here is going to start at 6:37, and it's going to go through the hour of 7. Okay. Now, this is very important in the fact that there are only 4. There are only 4 that you're going to be able to do this with. And 4 is going to be the revealment of Well, Earth, because as you'll see, we have 86,400 seconds in a day divided by 4 equals 21,600. 21,600 is Earth's nautical miles. Okay. It's all connected. And it's absolutely awesome the way that this all works. Because if you understand the power of 137, you'll understand why these two numbers are all about choice. It's all about what you do with it. Okay. We spend a lot of time focusing on how to do things. We talk about why to do things, but now it's a matter of just applying it. At 12:37, set your clock, set your alarm. At 12:37 a.m., at 12:37 p.m., set your alarm. At 6:37 a.m. or 6:37 p.m., try it, apply it. That's all that it takes. Because if you actually do this, you will start to see that at this point, when you're dealing with these hours, you're connected to that 7.83 hertz. And if you were to go ahead and apply the same information to the 6, right? So 6:37, which means it would be 6:59, right? Because that's what we're starting at, 6:59 before it hits 7, which means that your numbers would be 7:08, 7:17, 7:26, 7:35, 7:44, and 7:53. Okay. Add those up together and you end up with 4,383. Okay. Put those two together. You have 783. Add a dot right there. You got your hertz. It is all connected. All right. So next time that you have a question about when you should be meditating or when you should be charging your water or when you should be focused, the answer is always going to be, it is better to be more aware than not aware. So do it at any point in time. But if you actually want to connect to something, if you actually want to see results, do it at this time. That's what the Hebrews are trying to show you when they started their day at 6. 37 minutes into their day, they were aligned. 37 minutes into their day, they were ready and focused to connect to things. And then they have 6 hours of their day, basically, before it hits another point where they can get realigned. All right. That's all I'm going to show you right now. I'll go ahead and upload this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them down below. Get your 9 vibes aligned. Get your 9 vibes aligned.